Should we be entertaining the idea of a Wrestlemania triple threat between Cody Rhodes, The Rock, and Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship? Bam Lamar here with another video, and I am basically here just to talk about the idea of a triple threat match, the main event of WrestleMania 41, maybe, potentially. Personally, I don't want that. I don't think it is needed. I feel like we have delayed the idea of Rock versus Roman for far too long, and that should be the goal. It doesn't need a WWE title. It just needs Rock versus Roman with the added incentive of the story of the bloodline. In terms of Cody Rhodes, he can have one of two things. He can actually have a triple threat match, but not with Rock and Roman. What he can have is a match with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Or they can go the route of him having the story of what was the name of the group with him and Randy Orton. Not Evolution, Legacy. That is the name of the group. The match of Legacy between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. I feel like that would be a much more storied, a much more structured match between the two. Or you can just do the triple threat match at Kevin Owens, and that would be fun. That would also be another kind of twist to this year's WrestleMania, where they had Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul, and they were faces. But now we kind of flip that over to where they're heels now, and they're fighting a face, and we need to see where that leads to. But in terms of this whole thing, I feel like what they can do is that they can have Rock versus Cody at the Royal Rumble. Roman interferes. He costs The Rock that match, and then we can move on to Rock versus Roman. So that The Rock actually gets that match that he was supposed to get, or that he wanted before he left before he left in April. Or you can just do this triple threat match at the Royal Rumble. We get it out of our systems and it's done. But then we still have Rock versus Roman. Let's not forget about that. Rock versus Roman is the match that we've not wanted to have, but WWE have been pushing for this match for the longest time. In terms of the other Bloodline members, you could easily do the Usos versus Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa for the World Tag Team Championships. And you can do Sami Zayn versus Jacob Fatu, because I think that their dynamic, the in-ring chemistry could work very much, and it would be a fun match. Or you could easily have Sami Zayn and the Usos versus the Tongas and Jacob Fatu. So it kind of writes itself there and there with what you should do at WrestleMania with all these members. It's just on how Triple H is willing to book all of these things together, and whether he wants to either convolute it or, like he said, make WrestleMania as big as possible. So the biggest match would be to do the triple threat. But the most logical would be to do Roman versus The Rock and Cody versus Randy Orton. People, go in the comments. Let me know what you would do for all these members at WrestleMania. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm out.